Hello, what is up everybody, RL57 here, back with yet another diecast car video, and in today's video, we will be checking out the brand new Tarmac Works Mercedes-Benz S-Class, and this is from Tarmac Works basically, and also Global 64. And where did I get this? I got this from Two Monster Shop, which is located at Tamarind Square, Cyberjaya. It's either you can buy it from going to their store, or buying it from the Shopee page, or their TikTok shop, or well, basically if you live in overseas, basically other countries besides Malaysia, you can order them from the Tarmac Works website itself directly. And here is the Mercedes-Benz S-Class, if it's still available in the Tarmac Works website. And let's talk about the box first here, which is pretty interesting. As you can see, basically you have your regular cardboard or paper box, as they say. You can see that the top part of the box, you can see like there's like sort of a leather style of texture they're trying to follow, which is actually pretty cool. I don't know what type of texture is this in the middle. Kind of looks like marble. I don't think so. And then you have this sort of white color at the bottom. Mercedes-Benz S-Class Tarmac Works. There is the car from its side view, which looks pretty great, to be honest. Very nice. Here is the car again. On the other side, you have the T logo, which stands for Tarmac. On the top, you have Global 64 as always. And then at the back of the box, we have Tarmac Works and then Tarmac for good. Moving down to the bottom, Tarmac Works, Mercedes licensing right there, Mercedes-Benz S-Class in Horizon Blue Metallic. So if you're wondering what color this is going to be, Horizon Blue Metallic. And then there is the barcode and made in China. So I guess without further ado, let's go ahead and open this up. Of course, you may know that I did not get a chase, because if I were to get a chase, I would have two of them already right here to showcase to you guys, but of course it's not a chase. Either way, the chase does not look great, if you ask me personally. It's like, if you ask me personally, it looks quite ugly. I don't really like it. Here is the Mercedes-Benz S-Class. Now, this is not your typical like boxy shape S-Class. No, it's not. Well, its shape is slightly curved from now on, as you can tell, and it looks very bulky if you ask me, judging by the size of the S-Class, of course. Well, S-Classes are normally big up till today. They normally have a different size. Normally they are like, you know, that big luxury style cars, such as like I said, the S-Class, the 7 Series, normally they are in that sort of style. Big, bulky, either old or new cars, they are just the same thing. The newer ones are also big, the older ones are also big normally, and they, well, normally are made for basically luxuriness, and mainly used for, well, most of the time, either rich people or like VVIPs. Normally they would use these S-Classes. What else? Not just S-Classes. S-Classes are normally like top of the notch, well, luxury cars back in the day, and yet still till today they normally still use S-Classes for VIPs normally. And yeah, if you ask me personally, these S-Classes are famous up till today, and they never stop producing them. As well, they have their own certain popularity in terms of people buying it. But sadly, Mercedes somehow in the future, they're planning to convert the S-Class into an electric version, which not many people like, including me. Well, basically they eliminate the front grille, which is bad, and well, they're trying to create those fake grills which do not look good on these type of cars. and they actually started doing it, but they didn't call it an S-Class. Instead, it's an EQS. If you don't know, have I done a review of the EQS? I don't think so. But well, the EQS is basically somewhat sort of like an S-Class, but the latest generation, and they basically eliminated the front grille, which basically ruins the history and well, the culture of the S-Class itself. Basically, it demolishes the whole purpose of an S-Class, which is quite bad if you ask me personally, and I don't really like it. And well, since then, people are still keeping these S-Classes basically more like the older ones till till they basically they turn vintage and classic, and they still preserve it till today. One example would be my grandfather. He basically has an S-Class, which is the W220, and it's still pretty good till today. It actually runs very well, and he preserved it as it is till today. And yeah, it is quite a very nice car. Maybe someday in the future I might actually review it for this channel, and so you guys can, well, basically take a look at the car itself. And basically the 126 is like more older than this car that you see in front of me right now. This is like, well, in the middle. It's not really that old, not really too new, but I would say people are still using it till today. It's the S-Class, which, well, it's not rare, but people are still using it, but not not very often, basically, because sorry, it's a car that not many people would use nowadays because they're trying to keep it as it is. So yeah, not many people are using it much nowadays on road. You normally see the older S-Classes compared to this one. Like I don't know if other countries, maybe in Germany, there would be more of these older S-Classes for sure. Maybe the W116, the 126, the 190E. These S-Classes, basically, they will be more in terms of population in those type of countries compared to something like Malaysia. I don't think so we have that many of them here, because they're mostly like for the older community, basically. And nowadays, not many people still have them. Some are even like getting older, as if like they're basically rusting. Some of them do. Some of them, they are still preserved very well. Some are still in good condition. Maybe some might have parts issues, maybe maintenance issues sometimes here and there. That is pretty normal if you ask me personally, in terms of Mercedes. But 99.9% of the time, Mercedes likes to maintain their maintenance system very well, so that you don't need to like send the car for maintenance that many times, because like the S-Class, it's more to a perfect car if you ask me, and they don't really need that much work from here and then in terms of maintenance and all of that. Basically, as long as you keep it very well, you don't involve in any accidents or anything, you will be good to go, and basically you can keep it in a long duration. And yeah, enough talking about that. Let's take a closer look of these Mercedes-Benz S-Class right here. So here it is, the Mercedes-Benz S-Class in Horizon Blue Metallic. And just if you're wondering, this is not any Maybach or anything. Just if you're wondering, this is just your generic regular S-Class. If it were to be a Maybach, it would be a long wheel-based version. So they have an extended like middle section basically. So this is just the regular S-Class. We'll start off from the rims. We do have these sort of matte liquid metallic rims, which are 7 spokes. And just if you're wondering, there is no Mercedes logo in the rims. I thought there would be like extra detail in terms of the rims. Maybe they included like the Merc logo, like a small one, but sadly they do not. Maybe they didn't get the licensing for the rims, I'm not entirely sure. So you do have the fuel cap right there at the back, and then you have the 2 doors on this side and the other side, of course. You do have these door handles here as well. Overall, I would say it's such a clean car just from looking at it from the side. I love the horizon blue metallic that they have on this one. Side mirrors are plastic, I believe. Yeah, pretty much the same color as the body of the car, which I do love. That is a pretty nice touch. That is great. I love it. Moving down to the front, we do have these lensed transparent headlights right here, which are pretty cool, very classic. I love it. They look very cool, transparent. Then you have these front grille right here, which is very, very nice, and they look pretty great. Horizontal front grille, which is are they detailed in sort of like a matte silver sort of color. And I can't forget to mention, if you look closely, you can actually see the front logo right there on the hood. Basically the badge, which is not like sticker on the hood or anything. Better be careful of that. I do not recommend this car to people like ages 13 or 14 below, because it's quite fragile, especially this front Mercedes logo. I have mentioned this with the Mini GT Mercedes Maybach S680, if you might remember. And yeah, if you ask me personally, I don't really like the front logo. I do and do not like it at the same time, because one, if you accidentally touch the hood without realizing, and somehow you accidentally touch the front logo, you have an 80% chance that might break off, and 20% chance it actually stays on. So it's hard to tell. It's just a very thin layer of, I don't know, metal or plastic. I think it's plastic, I guess, which is quite risky, and yeah, you better be careful of that. For the bottom right here, you do have a license plate right here. I'm not sure if this is a German license plate or not. I think so. It says SV765 or 705, which is nice. You do have some grille detailing right here. You do have some vents at the bottom as well. Love it. Hood wise, yeah, nothing on the hood. Very clean overall. Love the hood right there. Regular transparent for the interior. I mean, sorry, the windshield. And if you look at the interior, this dashboard is sort of like in this dark grayish brown, if you ask me, color right there. It's like a grayish chocolate sort of color, which is interesting. And it is left-hand drive, just if you're wondering, which is actually pretty cool. Then the seats are, I believe they are like white with a slight touch of gray in it, or is it a bit of tan? I'm not entirely sure. But from what I see, it looks like it's like white and a bit of gray, if you ask me, which is nice. I'm trying not to touch the hood or anything. So for the roof, you basically have this sunroof right here, which is just one panel for the passenger and also the driver, and it's quite tinted if you ask me, which is interesting. Here is the other side if you're wondering. That is pretty nice. Overall, such a nice looking car. Then there's the rear window, just if you're wondering. You can see the back view of it. Here's the back right here. Of course, this is the S-Class, and the back looks pretty great. You do have the transparent red rear lights right here at the back. You have the Mercedes logo right there. License plate, which is SSV, like I said, 705 just now. And then you have a single exhaust tip on both sides. So they are colored in silver tipped exhaust tips, which are nice. Overall, love that. And moving down to the base. Oh no, this is scary. Okay, just gonna hold it like this. I don't want to hold the hood or the roof. Tarmac works, made in China. Mercedes-Benz S-Class, and plastic base, by the way, colored in black. So there are a couple of other colors that are planned to be released by Tarmac Works, which I'm gonna talk about actually. So there was a white version coming soon. There's also like a silver version coming soon, a dark maroon coming soon. That is the AMG, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if the white one is the S-Class or is it the AMG version. Not entirely sure. There is also a dark gray version that looks pretty cool. That is coming up in the next lineup, I believe. I mean, maybe the next two lineups, if I'm not mistaken. The next two batches of the Tarmac Corps releases. And it is already announced for pre-order, just that it hasn't arrived at any country yet, basically. Yeah, I guess that's all for so sorry. Yeah, anyways, overall, if you ask me, so sorry. So if you ask me personally, the Mercedes-Benz S-Class, overall, it's pretty stunning. The whole vibes of it. Of course, you have the 90s and 80s vibe of this car. Overall, such a classic. Not too classic, not too modern sort of look to it. And I must say, I really do love it. And with the inclusion of the front badge of the car, I must say it looks pretty good. Overall, it completes the whole aspect of the car, and I pretty much really do like it. So sorry for my voice being like this. I guess I have cough. But anyways, overall, it's a very, very nice looking S-Class, if you ask me personally, with this Horizon Blue Metallic. Do expect me to get more colors of this car basically, for me to review for you guys, and also to expand my Mercedes collection, as yeah, I am planning to get the other colors as well for this car. And yeah, I really do hope you guys will stay tuned to get this car. You can actually get the Mercedes-Benz S-Class from, like I said, the Tarmac Works website, or the Two Monster Shop. Shout out to them. You can go check it out from clicking the link down in the description down below. And I guess that's all for today's review. Once again, I'd like to say thank you guys for watching. See my other videos. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See you soon. Bye bye.